Shabbat Shalom. When Moses had finished the work, a cloud symbolic of God's presence covered the tent of meeting, and the presence of Adonai filled the tabernacle. When the cloud lifted from the tabernacle, the Israelites would set out on their journeys. But if the cloud did not lift, they would not set out until such a time as it did lift. For over the tabernacle, a cloud of Adonai rested by day, and a fire would appear in it by night, in the view of all the house of Israel throughout their journeys. For many of us, our connections with God often seem elusive. We are not yet able to prove scientifically that God exists. Our ancestors were given a gift in this week's Torah portion, Pikudei. The Israelites were able to experience God's real and awesome might. They could see it day and night. We do not always see the grand miracles that they did, yet if we choose to see the daily miracles around us, if we work to create a relationship with God, then we too can have a special connection, a special relationship. Too often we are caught up in the needing proof that we do not stop to appreciate what God has provided for all of us. Perhaps it's time to change the way we perceive God. Like Moses, there will be times when we cannot approach God, either due to obstacles within ourselves or obstacles God places before us. At any moment, our lives can take a turn, for better or for worse. Our job is to experience and appreciate God in our lives every single day. It's interesting that when we started the book of Exodus, the Israelites were enslaved. Throughout the book of Exodus, we experienced getting the Israelites out of Egypt to now be free. And as we arrive at the end of the book of Exodus, as a free people, God's presence dwells and appears to be a constant for the Israelites. God's presence dwells in the completed Mishkan, not as something invisible to Israel, but as something very, very familiar. And so may we all learn to appreciate the presence, the familiar presence of God in all of our lives. Chazak, chazak, v'nitchazek. Be strong, and let us strengthen each other.